Hi, what's going on, guys? So I gotta apologize to y'all. So me and Alex had a little bit of a mess up. We had a video planned for y'all the 1st of December, or like that first week, and then I don't know what happened. I'm gonna put it on me though, cause I ain't posted. So, but what's gonna happen is that it's my primary squat and primary bench day. So I got 300 kilos today at a RP 6, which is 661. And then I got 3 singles with 414 on bench today. So we're gonna do that. And then this is week 2 of my 7-week prep for Mississippi State Championship. So we're getting into the bulk of it. If you've been keeping up with me on TikTok, I actually posted all of my week 1 lifts on TikTok and Instagram. But every Sunday from here on out, I'm gonna try to link up with Alex. If not every Sunday, every other Sunday, until me and him are both there in Tupelo on February 7th. So we got 4 weeks of this block to build up to 850 kilo total, and it starts this Sunday, man. So I'm gonna let Alex take over after this. I'm finna go change, and I'll see y'all when I start squatting.
Hockey.
All right, man. Hey, so I'm gonna talk to y'all a little early today. Usually I lock in for squats, but it don't really feel like nothing today. So, and we gotta do 661. If I wasn't in prep and it wasn't a week 2, I would probably be going straight to 706. But we gotta hit 661. That's the cap this week, because we gotta build up to hopefully a 760 squat by week 4. So I'm gonna just do what coach says and trust the process. But the goal is to make this look like less than an RP 6. So we're gonna see how that goes. But we got this, and then I got a top set of 4 around mid 500s, and then I'm gonna run through the rest of my back downs and jump onto bench. But just keeping y'all updated, we finna hit the 661.
Yo, so what's going on, guys? I'm actually sitting here editing. I say editing. I'm finishing up putting a YouTube video together. Alex actually edited it, and he did the video. As always, I said at the beginning of the video, been trying to link up with him more. It's the holidays. for me, it's the end of the holiday break. I will be back in Picayune and back to work next week, sadly. But it's okay. I only got 4 more months in Picayune, and then I'll be back on the coast forever for good. Um, and I'll be able to do a lot more with Alex. We'll be able to link up. You've actually, if you're following me on TikTok or Instagram, you've probably seen that we've linked up a few times just for like some short form stuff. You know, I've known Alex forever, so I appreciate everything he's done and is doing for me in terms of video. So that being said, man, I want to update y'all. I didn't do an intro for this. I actually don't have my car. I'll post a picture on here. I actually got in a wreck like a few weeks ago. I'm fine. The car is going to be okay. It happened when I was coming back from training one day. I just, was trying to cross or like pass somebody, and then there happened to be a car like stopped in the middle of the road and was trying to, I guess, turn and didn't turn fast enough, and I hit the back end of the car and couldn't stop fast enough. So but again, like I said, I'm fine. So I haven't had my car, and a lot of my stuff is in the car in terms of like recording, and I just haven't, the car hasn't been done. I haven't made the effort to go out there and get anything out of it. I was kind of hoping it would be done during the holidays, but it isn't. So with that being said, I haven't really thought about while driving to the gym recording anything, which I should have. I do want to say I want to do some like in week stuff because I'm doing these videos every Sunday until my competition. And I want to do some in week stuff with my phone because I do have the new iPhone 17, and the camera quality looking at this right now while I'm recording is actually really crisp. So I think I'm gonna start doing some in week stuff like while I'm prep, because the lifts during the week aren't really all that fun. The Sunday is actually the most fun stuff. And I think I could bring y'all along for like a lot of my day-to-day stuff, like eating, what I'm doing while having a job, to maintain this level of performance and stuff like that. But with that being said, I am 6 weeks out. I'm fixing to be 5 weeks out coming up this next week from my first competition since June, which will be Mississippi State Championships in Tupelo, Mississippi on February 7th. I'll be heading up there on February 5th, chilling out, making sure everything's, locked in. I got an Airbnb. I got my guys going with me. Alex is going with me. My little brother's going with me. Hoping my good friend Connor can go up there. So with that being said, I kind of want to take y'all along. So the goal is to do every Sunday. So I did this one. This was the first main week that wasn't a deload week. So technically you heard me say it was a week 2. So it's my week 2. We are recording a video this Sunday because it's currently Friday. And my goal is to just get the video out by the end of Friday. Now me and Alex got a tough schedule. Alex is finishing up high school, has a job, does all these things. I'm a powerlifting, online powerlifting coach. I do school, or I work at a school. Obviously, I train. So we're gonna do our best to try to get them in every week, and I'm gonna do my best to make sure that I'm recording some of this stuff because I was gonna talk to you guys about my nutrition and what I've been trying to do. I'm human. We all go through the holidays, and y'all know how it is in the holidays with eating. So, with that being said, I was around, and don't judge me, I was around 330, 331 pounds at my heaviest around Thanksgiving, or a little right after Thanksgiving. And now I would fluctuate. Obviously, Thanksgiving is like a huge spike in food and sugar and things like that. And then Christmas came around and I pushed right back up there. I would get back down to about 325, 326, but then Christmas came back around. And then I'm like, man, this is a deload week. Like, I have to lock in. I will say right now I'm around 320. I will say probably at my driest about 319 and a half. If we really want to say I'm sub 320. Now I do typically train in prep around 316, 318. So that's the goal right now. I should be there about week 3 or week 4. And then I'll maintain 316-ish until the week of the competition. And then I do a water cut. I do want to do a video on that, on how I do my water cut, and kind of like throw that in. I might do a short form video. I don't know if I can make it a YouTube video. But regardless, I do want to talk about that because I typically 7 days out from a competition, I'll water cut down from 316 to 308. It's only 8 pounds. It's really, when in terms of body weight and how much water I hold, that's not that much. It don't take that much effort. I typically can eat normal as long as I stay away from a lot of sodium, which is just a lot of processed foods. And I'm usually good. So with that being said, man, I got a lot of big things. I want to talk more about this Sunday. I'm actually going to set a reminder right now after this video to talk to you guys in the car about some of my goals, what's going on. Am I still with the same coach? You know, all these different things that I haven't got to talk about. And I don't really talk about in my short form because it's just quick hitting content. But if you do want to keep up with like direct training, just my training, the best way to do that is on my TikTok or Instagram, which is at Strength and Big Now. I'll link all that stuff in the description. I also link Alex stuff. A lot of stuff that he posts is linked towards me. We train together a lot or in the same area until until I go back to work in Picayune. So that being said, this is a big yap. I will catch you guys on Sunday. And like I said, I'll talk more about the goals and what I'm looking towards for this meet in February and what that means for me going forward for nationals. And then even just a little bit, I would sprinkle in a little bit of a secret hidden gem there. Talking about IDFPA Worlds, which is a Worlds Federation that my weight class is in. And just kind of talk about my goals going forward. And obviously, I just hinted that I'm not going to be in Picayune, which I've talked about Picayune almost every single one of my videos and my new job change and all this stuff that's been going on, man. I feel like it's a big thing. And the ultimate thing I want to end off here with, it has been 1 full year this Christmas of me posting YouTube videos. Now, I haven't been that locked in the last 2 to 3 months, but I will say I've been grateful. I have 110 subscribers. So to go from 0 to 110 a year to me sounds good. Doesn't mean that I'm satisfied. Obviously, I want to grow and get bigger. But we're gonna keep working, and as Alex gets through, his schooling and gets done with his stuff and has more time, and as I get back to the coast, we're gonna link up a lot more. Y'all, I have his stuff in the description down below too. Y'all follow him, man. His videos that he posts and the YouTube that he's gonna get back on. Because if you go watch his previous YouTube videos from his last high school Nats prep, they're super tough, super good editing, flawless. But y'all follow him on TikTok and Instagram. And show him some love and support, man, because without him I wouldn't be doing a lot of this. I might be able to edit the videos, but it wouldn't be this quick, because this is gonna be real simple. I'm gonna put this together, make sure colors are right, and that's it. So with that being said, guys, huge yap again. I'll catch you guys on Sunday for a big week 3 squat single and bench single.
If misery love company, I'd rather be alone. Seen dreams run away and I seen niggas lose they